Alright, let's get out of the way.
DeadFresh,
Yes, I.
how are you, sir? We're right
Very
now at
good.
the WhiteCoffee studio with Mr. DeadFresh from Africa, Mozambique. Am I correct?
Correct.
We had a great set. We just finished it. It was amazing with some African vibes, some deep house vibes, and techno. We would like to finish this podcast basically with a few questions before you go on and show the people what you're about tonight.
Sure.
So I would like to ask you. So you just played your music, and what do you feel about it, man? Like, we had a great feeling, a positive energy, but what do you personally feel about that?
I hate it. I'm just kidding. It was really good. I really loved it. It was, like I said, it's really good energy.
Right.
Like, the room felt like we had more people here when we were just about five
It's a
people.
small room. Yeah.
But it felt like it was jumping and fun. I really liked it. I liked the experience. It's the first time doing this, but definitely looking forward to do more.
Right. Well, this is kind of tropical psychedelic style, which I personally like, and I've read in your biography you have had some experience with working with psychedelic visuals and such in AM Roots. Is that
AM Roots, yeah.
Your project. Can you tell us about it? Something.
Well, AM Roots is the beginning of production for me, for music production, professional music production. We did one track that got into a big DJ's playlist, which is Louis Vega, and then he decided to sign the track into his label, and then from there, I mean, it just became really big, and then we started to develop the project that way. It's a little bit like Daft Punk idea. We initially didn't want to have faces, just wanted to do music, and then have people engage the project through the sound.
Right.
But obviously nowadays it's quite impossible to do that. So we are in digital age now. So what we did was we didn't really did videos in the beginning, nothing like that.
It was just raw records.
Just
back
raw
then.
records,
Yes.
put it out. But then also, like, we're not living in the same country anymore, me and my friend Philippe Narciso. So we paused the project. And the last track I played, actually, is our new track.
Wow.
That's
really?
the track we are bringing back,
Right.
the group. So the psychedelic thing you're saying is like we have this idea, or like it's a silent fantasy, where we are on a spaceship. If you see our logo is a triangle, which is like a spaceship that is traveling. So for now, last time we released, I think it was 2010, the most, was the last release we did. And now we are bringing back the project with new sound, new energy, new ideas.
Right.
And we are pretty much like, we do what we want. We are not really serving the public, like, to be famous, sell.
Just
big.
basically
This is
out of your passion.
out of passion
Right.
and pure. This is what the project is about, mainly in the essence.
So you're basically working on two projects right now. You've been working on the AM Roots project, and as I've read, you're working on your solo album right now, right?
Sure. The solo album is something that I've been waiting to do for a long time.
Right.
But I think I didn't have enough content or a story to tell, and now I think I have a lot of stories to tell. So I'm trying to start.
What do you feel about your album? Like, do you have a sort of idea or a feeling you want to put towards your idea in your music?
Oh, yeah.
DeadFresh, yes.
That's fresh.
It's definitely fresh. It's really, really fresh. The idea is simple. Like, it's a journey. I'm trying to make an album where I can define a journey,
Right.
experiences, and people I've seen
Define yourself.
while I've been traveling around the world. Exactly, like where I identified people around the world that has something that I also has. Like he said the other day, you look like a friend that could sit out, relax with me.
Right.
Yes. I cannot use that word here, but yeah. So that's a thing. Like, you look like a friend of mine that I had. So these people that have been identifying, my album will combine things that these same people like as far as sound,
Right.
and it's a journey album, like my journey, pretty much. So it's not going to be one sound. Definitely it's not going to be house. I'm going to put some hip-hop in there. I'm going to put some traditional
Whatever you
African
feel
stuff
like,
in there.
yeah.
Not whatever. I'm doing a little bit business. Like, I have to see what sounds that sell and sounds that don't sell. So I'm really, really trying to do that. A little bit off and off, things that people can enjoy. If it was everything that I want, really, it would be probably like a very weird album. But
That's what we want. We want that, man. We want that
That
sound.
album usually comes on the second album.
Yeah, exactly.
That usually comes on the second album. It's called the mature album, or going to your
Right,
imagination.
right,
But the
right.
first album really need to get people
Bit
on
more
one
commercial,
page, because the AM Roots project was also weird when we started. Most of the sounds I was doing, we were creating that sound before the sound became popular. We were in the creation of along really good artists like WhiteCoffee and others.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're in that process of creation. But once we created, that's it. We were trying to go elsewhere, you know, more than just reproduce over and over and prostitute the business. That was not the idea.
Right.
We would like money, but it's not,
it's not all
it's trying to do the right way,
right,
you know,
exactly.
trying to do the right way. That's the idea. We're just young guys, still like finishing college, and we're just getting in the room like you guys are doing here, just create, and then good stuff comes out.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm glad you've been part of tonight's of our White Coffee podcast, man. I'm really happy. Well,
I'm really happy myself to be here to get into this family.
Well, yeah, definitely, man. You can join. You have joined the family right now. One more question, though. I mean, since you have been living in Panama for a long time, since 2008.
About 2 years now.
Oh, 2 years.
2 years.
Okay. You started your
2,
career.
3 years.
You started your career in 2008, right?
2008 was the first release.
Oh, okay, that's when you actually
First AM Roots release.
Right.
I've been working on music back for a while. I had the hip hop group back in Mozambique. We released in 2005. We released one album. Actually, it's 10 years now. We're trying to do a reunion party.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. We are trying to do a reunion party. It's a group called DRP. It's very underground. It's just friends from college stuff. It didn't last because it's the first band kind of thing. But really good sound. We were like, that's when he got involved in production and so on. But it was not my project. So the project was released as a group thing. Now AM Roots was more my vision, hands-on, me and my partner, you know. He was doing the sound. At the time, I was not really into touching sounds and produce. I was more into ideas and then sit down with musicians and then they compose the idea. And I was more into graphic and creativity, like creative director of the group. And it went on that way. I mean, it's amazing.
Now, what do people feel in Panama about your music? What do you feel about them?
Well, Panama and my music, because the music I play now is very spiritual. It makes people feel things that they haven't felt before because it's a new sound. It's like you drinking a different coffee. From you always have something different. I like this one. The music I play is music that manages good energy.
Right.
That's what the music is. Someone told me that this music is a good replacement for drugs. People that listen to my music don't really need to do drugs because they get high with this. I don't know. I play because I like it, but then I'm just talking about how other people that have never experienced come and tell me these things. So the more I get into, the more I see this becoming real. But really, 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 this is DJing format of this music. This music exists in the world forever. Like if you go to Cuba, you go to like drummer circles, you'll hear this. But it's in a different format. This has a little bit of electronic EDM compositions mixed with the sound. But then, you know, like I told you, once it was created, it went pop. Like if you go to Africa now, there are very, very pop styles of this music. What they do, they just sample drums that are part of a big phrase and then just make something pop and they put it out there. So it's very difficult to really know which one is pure, which one is not pure nowadays. But if you follow like Louis Vega dance rituals, you will get pure stuff because he really pre-selects stuff to put there, and then his stuff is really about the energy and good.
Yeah, I'll totally check him out.
And you know, it's the management of your own energy, basically. You know, so like a lot of electronic music we listen to is music that really confuses your energy, but people don't realize they like to be happy, crazy. But a lot of music really confuses you within you and your being.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
I
totally
felt
agree
some
with that.
outer space energy.
That's what it is.
For DeadFresh, yes. Hey man, it was an honor having you here. I've finally gotten a taste of your. Don't worry. This happens, right? I finally got a
Well,
taste.
I want to take the record. I'm kidding.
We finally got a taste of your music. It was amazing, you know. We did. It was
fresh.
It was DeadFresh. That was it. There's no word except for DeadFresh. Check us out on WhiteCoffee Music. No, .com is coming soon, but for now we have Instagram and Twitter. Check out Fresh Nunes or DeadFresh and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you have, right?
Instagram is Frescura.
Right?
Facebook, DeadFresh as an artist. Fresh Nunes as a page.
We'll put all the links on the
All the
description.
links.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What I have to say is the native word of my country, Kanimambo.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
From Holland, we say, dankjewel.
A la orden. Gracias.
Great.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good interview.